Hello and welcome back to Pandanet. Today we got a 12K versus 13K plus. Let's see, black is starting with 3-4. I am white. I also do not get chromium. Ooh, okay. That's very strange. I'm going to do opposing 3-4s just because. And he is very, very territorial. It's very strange. I'm going to approach high here since he's going to be low. And now he's splitting me. Okay, I'm going to take approach high on this side too. Is he going to split here now? Yep, okay, alright. So that's what we're going to do, huh? Alright, let's see. Now if he does this whole thing, this doesn't quite work as well, so I actually need to do something about this. Yeah, something as simple as this. And then we can do this whole Joseki here, so very strange, very strange. I'm not sure how the background noise is. I have a screen splitting thing and the gain is turned down a little bit from before, so hopefully that's not an issue. So since this is still in balance, I have a feeling he's going to come over here next, and then I'm going to do the same thing. This stone isn't really dead yet, so if I approach here first, and then it's like a pincered stone, and then we can do this whole thing, but he's already got the extension, so... I'm not really familiar with this Joseki, but... God, how do I deal with this? This? Just back off, and then he goes over there, and then I do the same thing. I don't want to play his game, though. So if we do this, we can get an extension here. If I do this first and then get an extension, I'm hurting this stone, but if I get the rest of the board, I don't care. I think that's how I'm going to play this. So I'm going to first take an enclosure. I can either get this extension later. I'm just going to start taking enclosures. You're low on all counts, so... So yeah, I just got done recording with Nick on our next hangout. It was like 3 hours long, except for the video cutting out, but... So look forward to that. He goes over quite extensively some of the different books that he has and recommends. What is this? Okay, it's interesting. Very aggressive here. Now, I'm actually going to let him get in the corner a little bit. So he stopped finally doing these things. If I go over here, he can jump. And then this invasion's a thing again. Now, if I invade him, what does he do? Does he cover me? And then I just push and cut? I haven't really read that out, but we'll go with that. Alright, so you're going to do that directly. If you go there, then I do that sort of thing, yeah. If I do this, he pushes here and that gets cut off, so I'm going to try to maintain a little bit of connection with this. You're peeping at that, which, yeah, I suppose. Let's see, if you peep at this first and then do this, do I, what? If I do this and that, this ladder works for me for now. If I do this first, then here, push, cut, Atari, ladder, push, cut, Atari, cut. This push, cut, is going to be a problem, so I don't want to do that. If I do this, that kind of mitigates that. Just play simple, I guess, get a big wall and then attack this thing. I've already got the extension. Now what do? You come back here, and then I block. Does that block work? I don't have enough liberties to attack this. He has 5 and he cuts, and I descend. Actually, I can Atari up and then do this. Atari up, do this. He can cover, I can go over here and then capture this thing, and then this thing's going to be in trouble. Does that work? Okay, I'm gonna push. Now you're gonna do that. So does that mean I get to do this, or just fix? If I just... It seems really slow, and then he's gonna get this. I think I need to potentially give this up to start attacking this. So this seems really close. I'm gonna attack from this side and use the influence to push towards that. You're coming around. Interesting. So does that mean I can get this capping move in now? I feel like I owe a move. This kind of lets him go. If I do something like this, it helps to attack that, I suppose. This seems kind of slack. He comes back, but then I can... you know what? Let's do it. Let's see what he does. If he cuts, I Atari. If he cuts here, I capture. Actually, no, I'll probably Atari this way. And then he goes there, and I'll capture that side. And then it goes to a net ladder thing? I don't know. What does he do? If he cuts here, I'll just do my little thing and get a little more influence. The whole point is to surround this and attack this stone. Which is very strange, like I said, from the get-go, that it's all low, but... Yeah, so it's Memorial Weekend. Have... Which one's better? This one helps with the clamp. Do I really need to fix, though? Yeah, sure, why not? A little slow, I know. So, Memorial Weekend. I have a lot of plans. And then it's a code to connect. Do I really want that? If I descend and threaten this whole thing... I don't want to do this move. This one, to connect. Actually, if I do this, he can lean up against this, and I do this sort of thing. So this, he'll actually need to come back. What else can I do? Because if he tries leaning underneath, I'll just connect here. And then in order for him to connect, he needs to do something like this, but then I can honey. If he cuts, I Atari, it's dead, so... If he's aiming to connect, he can certainly try, but I'm not... If he goes here, I will not be doing this. Because then it's co to connect. I don't want to co this early. So let's see what he has planned. If he does this move, then I'll do this move. Right? Or do I go with my original plan? It seems too small. If he does this move, then I come out here. If I do this one, he does that one, then I connect underneath. Get the outside influence. I don't know. First I have to see what he does. Did I talk about Memorial Weekend? I know I mentioned it. Anyways, recording tomorrow and Monday. I'm looking to get a little bit of a video buffer going. Because right now I'm recording and uploading basically every day. Given that it's a longer weekend, I'd like to get a few more videos in, maybe a week's worth, so I can relax on some days. Or if I am completely drained from work, I don't have to play that day, I can just eat up one of the queue. It'll also give me a good chance to catch up on the Get Strong and Invading series. There's still one more coming out on Monday, pre-recorded. There's one more left of the side extensions. Yeah, because he can't cut this right now. He has to come back under, and then I can actually do this. When he comes back under, I can do this, and he needs to connect. Otherwise, it's... So he can connect. I can connect here, and then he needs to connect in order to save the stones, otherwise I can capture it. I can also target this now, but I'll just do that. So you're going to save that stone. Okay, yeah. That becomes that, and then it's that. Cool. So this prevents this cut. Cut, Atari, dead. It also heavily attacks the stone. This also prevents that cut. He can push, but it doesn't do anything. If he comes here, then I can bend on top, or actually if he comes here, then I'll have to connect, and if he does that. So let's see. If I do this one, he comes here, I can do this. He can do that, I can do this. He can do that, I can cut and get this stuff. Yeah, so there's one more of the side extensions left of the book. And then we're going to be moving on to corner enclosures. I think there's 6 videos for that. I haven't quite parsed them out yet. The last one of these side extensions I haven't recorded yet is quite a long one. I think it's 7 or 8 problems, but it has to do with those high invasions, and there's quite a lot of them. What do I do if he does this? That's my question. If I do this, you can connect underneath, I can cut and cut this off. This is still relatively fine, so I'm okay with that. Because this cut doesn't work. Yeah, those corner enclosures are very useful if you can get them to show up in your games. And then we'll be going over, I'll even bring up the recent Q game that I played that was yesterday that I uploaded. Where he had the large knight enclosure and I shoulder hit and then invaded, which I handled very poorly. It should not have gone that way. And hopefully he watches the video and goes, oh, okay, well this is the more appropriate result. So, what are you going to do, Black? I've only got 3 minutes for 12 stones. So what, 15 seconds a stone? Is that right? 3 times 6, 880. So I have to play a little bit quicker the next few moves. What are you going to do? You did some endgame stuff. And now the stone's under attack again. You're pushing directly. Cool, thank you. Now if I do this, he can Atari that, but it doesn't do anything. If he tires this way, it also doesn't do anything. So this double Hane should work. He can get this, of course, and that, and get out a little bit. But then this cut is a problem, so this stone exposes this cut. So I'm reading, he cuts here, Atari's this, and then has to do some sort of fixing. So that's what I'm reading here, and then I'll just play a little peacefully here, or maybe I'll even attach in the corner. Well, depending on how I feel, I might actually record 2 games today. It's starting to get a little late for me to play Go. It's 5:45 right now, which is kind of late for me for that. I mean, I usually when I record, it's right after work, about this time. I try not to play after 7 o'clock, just because my brain starts playing tricks on me. My spaghetti brain. What's your plan, Black? What is your plan? You can come down, I can descend, which means I can get that move later in endgame for free. So I already have it. In fact, I may even come here to take a liberty. Yeah, so that's Cut's problem. He has to actually come back and fix. And if he fixes, Atari comes back and fixes, then I need to back off. If I Hane and he cuts, Atari. Actually, you know what? I might Hane. Because if he cuts, it's Atari, descend, go here, comes here, goes here. He's down to 2 liberties. Okay. Okay. You gonna do this variation? Yeah, alright. Now, as I was reading this, to this, to this, to this, to that, to this, to that. There's this Atari here, but you're extending that. But this breaks the ladder. I mean, yeah, you can get that move to get out, but then if I can get this Atari and... I mean, you don't have a base here, you're undercut. If I turn here and you do this, I can net, but then this cut is a thing. If I just Hane here, you can Atari this way, sure. If I just extend, what happens? If you then come here, and then I'm just gonna Hane. That stone breaks the ladder, so you can't ladder it. You can Atari from this way to get out. And then I have so many forcing moves though. I can either do this one. You are gonna take the ladder. Huh. Because basically it goes here, once he extends, I just Atari this, capture those 2 stones. He'll have another forcing move here, which I will just come up, but I don't know. I suppose he could Atari me again this way. But then once he does, no, he is going for the ladder, okay. If I just extend, he extends, I capture, right? Because the ladder still doesn't work because I have that, and then this actually... Again, there is this forcing move here, but... If he extends this stone, I'm going to cut this stone, and it's fine. Okay, so you're extending that. If I do this, you do that. Then I just turn here, right? And then I have the ladder again. Because this ladder does this sort of thing. And actually, hold on. I got 3 stones in a minute, so let me think about this. This, I'm going to do this sort of thing. If I already have this one, that is. So that I can do this, this ladder here. And when it gets to here, it actually bumps on that. So I think I need to capture this. Or come up here. Play this simple variation, just capture. So I got 15 seconds for the next 2 moves. Okay. These cuts are kind of becoming a problem now. But I think I'm going to lean on a little bit more. Eventually I'm going to come back and attack this stuff. You're poking at my cut. Thanks. Because now I can, like, do so much more. Like, jump out here and lean on that stone. Because then that goes to another ladder. So now I got full time again. Yeah. So, this threatens this. So this one he has to connect now. So that doesn't have any eyes. It actually helps my shape quite a bit. Although my entire eyes rely on this move. So I'm actually getting surrounded here unless I do this now. If I do this move... Yeah, that's a pretty big key point there. I don't think I've ever seen this shape come up. There's 3 stones facing each other like this. But I'm still kind of, you know, got some space here. This, that, and that goes to this. Yahane's here. I can cut. He can Atari. And then it goes into a ladder there. Not sure what to do. Looks like I gotta make this group kind of safe. If he takes this move, then I go in here, and it's basically game over. So this is Sente. He needs to connect in some way. If he does this sort of connection, or this one, then I can get another free move in. Okay, so he connected directly. Now he might be aiming for this sort of thing. And so I actually need to make life. However, I do have this whole connection thing to connect to this stuff by getting that to this, but I'm going to play safe. Make sure I have eye shape. And now this group can go out and connect to this if it wants. It still doesn't have any eyes though. What is that? That isn't anything, right? If I just do this. Actually, hold on. If I just do this, I'm alive. Because that doesn't work. And this also makes it so you don't get... Well, you can't get an eye in here. What else do I do? I mean, I think this is the move. Because this shape, if you go there, I get this. So this makes this alive, unconditionally. This was a waste of a move. Okay, you gonna connect? Because I can still harass you. Of course, if he connects here, then he can approach high over here, and then this Joseki actually works a lot better for him, but... Yeah. Oh, that's right, I don't get Komi. Okay, I gotta play a little bit more aggressive. Because right now I have no points. I've got 4 here. This group, I need to attack more. Interesting. So what you're saying is you're going to kill my group because I only have 1 eye. That's not good. This is the key move to get out. And actually I can get this, that, this to block to get this move. I can actually make 2 eyes. Still, so I'm gonna do this. Because this is Atari to go there, and then I get the second eye here. If you just come here, then I'm out. So you're gonna do that. If you block there, I think I still do this, don't I? Dump to dump. This is a cool shape, this trapezoid here. So that's poking at this. If I do this, and he pokes, well, I'll just make sure I'm out. I'm threatening to kill this group is what I'm looking to do. So you're doing that. If I drop here, you need to, if you come up there, this is a super large knight, it's kind of not very good. If he links up underneath, then I can go here and be fine. If he tries poking through, I'll take this knight's move. He can then cut, of course, but then I can finish attacking this stuff. So, yeah, I did not see this whole calm move. Just go there, and then if I go here, he can throw in. So you are going to go in the middle there. I think this to that to this to that leads to a cut, right? Boom to boom, cut. The thing is, then it goes to capturing race and does it. Boom. Yes. So, unless I'm misreading that, this leads to that cut, and then I'm set up for this move. And then this is kind of open. What does he do? Does he just jump out here? Because if he does that, then I can get this move in. I'm aiming to surround this because I have an eye and he does not, which means, and actually I can get 2 more liberties by dropping here. So his liberties are looking pretty short. Alright. And then you have this jump here, of course, but then I can cut. And then in my next move I can actually do something like this to block that. You are going to jump out, okay. So if I do something like this, and you cut, then you have an eye. I don't want you to get an eye. So I'm going to lean here, you can get that move for free, and then, what, this? But then that's Atari. Very intense fighting. Now you can get that move for an eye. I actually have to push here, forcing you to do that move. And now it's back to this whole thing. Now I can actually fight this a little bit more. Which one's easier? This one, that one, this one, cut. I think this one's better, because then if he goes here. Yeah, that one's a lot stronger to do that. So if I do this now, I'm actually looking to like descend here and then, or block this. But then he has to, yeah. If I block this and he has to connect, then I can connect out and be fine, and then finish attacking this group. Choices. At any time he can come here and connect up. So this group is not really in danger unless I descend. If I descend, then he needs to come out here, but I don't actually have the support to block it yet because I don't have these 2 moves. If I get this one now, then he can cut and do this sort of thing, and then do that. Okay, so that's not good, because he'll just cut and then come back. If he cuts and then does that, then we're okay. So this one's easier to handle. I'm gonna do this move. If he cuts this now, I think I might be in trouble. No, if he cuts that now, then I just do that. I'm looking at, okay, so you are going to push that way. This cut. This ladder does not work. But you are going to cut. If I, let's see, for this, that, this, that, cut, Atari, boom, boom, and then you're screwed. So I am going to do this. Now you can come here and do that and get out. This removes a forcing move, and it also helps me get out. If I do this, he can still do that and force that stuff, so I'm just going to capture. This is still not quite connected here. This goes to that cut. Descending now. Ooh, that looks interesting. Because basically I can't really do much with this group, and this group is getting pretty surrounded. It does have potential for one eye. But I'm going to look to attack this group now. Now this group is basically surrounded. So now you are in trouble, sir. Because I can cut here, right? Okay, I gotta watch my liberties, so... How do I handle this? He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 liberties. I have 1, 2, 3, and quite a few more. So, if I just defend here, that actually works pretty well. You can try descending and stuff, but... If he drops here, I'll go there, and he might make an eye, but he now is down to 4 liberties. And this also undercuts that stuff. That doesn't do anything though. So now you have to come back a block. Or not. Okay, so you shorted yourself liberty. Thank you. You go here, Atari, we can go to kinda. You're descending. I'll descend too. Because if you descend here, I can Atari and go here, throw in, and you're done, right? If I just take this now, I can actually do this one. Because he can't block, that's Atari. Then he goes there, Atari, capture. Wait, that would be two eyes, wouldn't it? That's clever. If I go here, he can do this and then connect. But then I have to descend here. So I didn't fully read that out, but you can't push because that's Atari, and then he captures. I descend. What else can you do? If he comes here, I can cut Atari. That's what I was worried about, is this whole push, because I can't. You're Atariing that? Do I care? Because this leads to that, so I don't really want to do that. I kind of want to just... if you capture, I'll connect. Because this still isn't an eye for this group. So this group still doesn't have an eye. This is pretty thin, so he can start attacking it if he wants, which is his next target, or it's going to have to be his next target. Because again, this is a false eye. So I just block here. Does that do anything? I kind of want to defend this stuff. Actually, I want to go back and attack this, is what I want to do. You can take some more of my corner and make this big group live. That's fine. So you're cutting? Dun, dun, dun. But then I get this move. I mean, you can go there and I capture, but then I've got even more eye potential. So if you extend, I connect. So yeah, that becomes a false eye, but... Okay. If you try throwing in, then there's this double Atari. We're doing that, so I'll just make a bamboo joint. Does push or cut do anything? I'll just make a bamboo joint. So I can surround this, that'd be even good for me. Is it a throw-in? There is this Atari thing. Atari. Is that what you're looking to do if you connect? There is this whole thing. But I got my eyes on a bigger prize. Like this whole group. So you can capture those 2 stones if you want. I'll take the whole right side. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. So you can't cut here. That goes ladder. So this group's dead. These are not real eyes. We just talked about this. I can even just descend here, but I will be a little bit more kind, I guess. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I suppose. You don't have 2 eyes. Nope. Still nope. And even if you get this Atari in, it's still not an eye. I mean, you can go to a Ko and then you have 1 eye, which if you Atari this, I'm not going to respond. Okay, so we're back to this now. So this is all dead. I got my eyes on bigger stuff, to be honest. But, I don't know, attacking this does look pretty good. Let's see, this leads to that Atari. And then you can capture that, of course. So this group is fine, but I mean, there's no real points for you here. Although, this really doesn't have an eye yet, and that ladder does not work because of this stone. So just do a 5-4 Joseki here. Take the outside. Defend the corner. It's quite, oh, you know what? Get a capping move. 5-4 Joseki. Let's go 5-4. Since this is right after the video with Nick, I have not looked up the 5-4 Josekis yet. Okay. I'm actually quite fine with that. This whole push and cut thing does work for him. Because it goes this, that, this. And then I'm in trouble. So if he tries this push, I have to do something else. So that was actually probably a mistake on my part, I think. I do not have the ladder. Actually, if he does that, then I'll just Atari up. Probably. Or if he cuts, I'll Atari. Oh, you're just gonna do that, huh? Well, now it's a net. You still think you can save this group? You're very strange. Because that's not really approaching me. I can actually pretty much eliminate your corner. I'm just gonna cap this. Now if you do this knight's move, then I will defend that cut, but actually I don't even have to because this is Atari and then it's a shortage of liberties. Okay. That doesn't work because this just dies. You can try cutting there. That one also does not work. neither of these work. Now you can get a free Atari, but then I just... Which one's best? That one gives another free Atari. This one actually helps with that. I'm gonna do this. So now 3 of your stones are in Atari. Well, let's reduce your territory some more. Yeah, so the extent of Black's territory is these points here, because this monkey jump is still open. It's got a few points down here and a few points down here. Meanwhile, these are all mine. This is all mine. That is kind of a peep. Do I need to respond? I don't believe so. Alright, so now that that's done, let's capture these stones, I guess. Hold on, if I just do this, that, this, that, this, those are dead. If he cuts there, I come here, and that's Atari, so. So I'll capture these stones as long as I'm at it. And then this group is kind of suspect. Do I even... Yeah, I should probably do that. That doesn't work, right? Because you can't Atari underneath. This is a cool Tsuji. If he goes here, it's self-Atari. If he goes here, I connect. That's Atari. And we're going to do it that way. If he connects, I can Atari it. And then he connects, and I Atari it here, and the whole thing is dead. Okay, you're giving up on those. I can still take this stone, but I want to connect to this. Just because. Okay, we're Ataring that stone. I suppose we should probably do that. So that you don't have any eyes yet, just to make sure. Does this work yet? If I do something like this. Because again, he still does not have an eye. Oh, you hit me on the butt. Hit me on the head. I'm getting cocky again, I know. I should quit doing that. You can cut here, I can Atari. You're descending. Why are you descending? If I come here, you go there, I go there. You double Atari, and then you have these two double Atari, and then you capture, and then you have... Wait, is that 2 eyes? I have this one and that one. You Atari and capture. So yeah, you'll have 1 eye then? Is that what that goes to? If I do this? What else can you do? You can take that one, and then I do this. You can cut, and then that's dead. Just do the simple thing, because I'm far enough ahead now. Yeah, I'm liking simple. I could probably, again, take out the eye, but if he goes here, I capture, and again, I only have 1 eye with this stuff, but this is all connected to this, so I don't actually... You know what? Why am I worried about that? I forgot this is an Atari. This is in Atari, not this is an Atari. And I'll block here. You're gonna cut. You're gonna cut that way. Let's see. If I let you connect and Atari, if you push, I Atari. I'm self-Ataring if you do that, actually. Hold on. If I do this and you connect, I Atari, you're dead. If I do this and you push, that's Atari on me, I connect. You Atari me again, I connect. Or I can just do that right away. This leaves this Sente move. So you need to come back and connect or die. Or cut, I suppose. Yeah, this is quite a big slaughter. Didn't get. I mean, I got some from attacking this group, but. So, where do you want to cut? You can cut here, and then you can get a double Atari here. Actually, if you cut this way, I'm just going to extend. Or connect. Actually, yeah, if you cut this way, you're cutting that way. I can get a squeeze on you then. And then I can actually do that. That looks interesting. So, this is Atari, you do that. This is Atari, you connect, I connect. You cut, I extend. You cut again. This is all fine, and that has slid there. I'm liking the squeeze, actually. So, you can capture. I Atari you. And then I connect up with these stones. And you still have no eyes. You get this double Atari, which I let you take that one, because I don't care. And you still do not have two eyes. I can connect to this stone, I can connect this one instead. I can turning shorts you liberties, and I like that a lot. You of course have high next, so if I just do this sort of thing, start working on the side here. Yeah, I'll just do that. I'm just looking to get a little bit more strength. So you're doing that to allow me to do this for free? Well, that's awfully kind of you. If I do this, that... Sorry, there's someone here. So you are going to block there, huh? So then if I do this, actually if I get this one for free, I'm gonna get this one. Why not? Fourth line territory? Oh, interesting. I can get these 3 stones now. Cause, you know, there's this whole squeeze thing. Boom, to boom, to boom. Oh. Huh. It's basically a crane's nest. If he connects, I just captured all of the stones. Yeah. A lot of mistakes, a lot of things suboptimal, subpar. And, I mean, like I said before, yeah, it looks like it's double-digit Q, but this is, I think 13Q is 8Q on KGS, so and he's going to resign, yeah. Like I said, I mean, this is pretty devastating here. This group still does not have any eyes. This is a co, so that is not an eye. Did I rank up yet? Just out of curiosity? Nope, still no, still 12K. So I'll save that afterwards again. Just very, very strange from the start here. Low, 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 all on one side. I mean, yeah, it's just very strange. And then he didn't respond to my approach and instead split my group. And he's turned it into 5-4, that's why I'm hoping that he does something, but he decided to pincer from way high and split this whole group thing. So I took a high enclosure. I am kind of regretting that with his stone right there. I probably should have done low here. Because again, his stone's right there, allows him to get... This is a little bit too far. If he would have done 2, then I would have foot swept him. So I invaded and this whole sequence thing happened. Yeah, that's... Surprised that he pushed there. Like I said, he could have connected up, but yeah, we already said that double high doesn't work. This was really cool. I was thinking about backing off, but if you were to cut, I would just Atari down, and then this stone reinforces this one. That I was also surprised with. I thought that he would take the initiative to like come here and get out some more. He decided to attack from the inside, and then this ladder, like I said, doesn't work because of this cutting stone. So he Atari'd on that side, and let's see, if I would have done this, he would have Atari'd it immediately, probably. And the reason for this is if I return here, he then comes out, and then it goes to ladder again. And this ladder, as we said, does not quite work for me because it hits on that stone. So I captured to prevent that. Hane here, and then he poked at my cut instead of cutting directly. That was Sente against that. This I thought would save my group. Maybe that was the bad move right there. Maybe I should have done this one instead. Because then if he pushes in here, I Hane back. Then he throws in here and it's captured. And yeah, it's still not. Well, actually no, because that would be Ko. So, okay, that was the bad move. If I would have gone here, that would have been better. Because this wedge doesn't work then. Because either he takes that one, I capture this, he fixes, and then I fix to make my second eye. If he tries Atariing me, I capture this, and then I have 3 eyes. So, that was a bad move. I could have lived easily. This trapezoid shape is cool. This... Ooh, what the heck? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what I just did there. Where was I? I was expecting him to Atari from this side, but that would put pressure on this stuff. I don't know why he extended there when this group is the one in trouble, because again, at any time he can come back and connect, or give these 3 stones up. These are not that big yet. He can still invade and do some stuff over here. This is the problem. He should have done some more running with that. This is kind of an indirect answer to this rather than this knight's move. I wasn't satisfied with this one to push and cut. I felt that in order to seal it in, I would need another move before I could descend. So he pushed there, but he didn't cut. He came out. He decided to come out, poked an eye, and this is another elephant's eye cap thing, which is why that's the knight's move. He pushed there. I was expecting him to do this, and then come again. I don't know. But instead of getting the free move, he immediately went there, allowing me to capture. Now he's out. And now that little group died. I probably didn't need that move. I played this move before I realized that I would just connect here. Let's see. And from there it was... I didn't expect him to take this point immediately. I thought he'd try running out some more, but... Because like I said, I don't really care about that eye. You can certainly take it. The whole point is to make sure this group died. Which it died here, died a while ago. This push and cut is an issue for me. I would have to Atari up and make 2 groups again. It's not that great. The point I was doing this was trying to surround these stones eventually. This was some interesting moves here. 2 nice moves. You gotta cut them, right? Which is what he was aiming for, but neither of them work because they're both nets. They both work for me. Then you got this free Atari, which I could have connected either one. I think I decided this because then he would be feel forced to do that. And then I capture those. Forcing move. This one should have probably been there, and then he would have an eye. Oh no, he wouldn't, because I have stones on either side. So I could push in. No, well, anyway. Well, this was a pretty dangerous sequence for me. I was going for simple, and then I went complicated again. So even though this group is split off, I feel like it's big enough, and there's plenty of open space to live. And after this, Crane's Nest shortage of liberty squeeze thing, he resigned. So, yeah. Like I said, I'll be doing some more videos this week to get a little bit of a buffer, so that I can give more higher quality ones on days that I'm feeling well and stuff like that. But look for Nick's video, the next Hangout with me. It'll be the third one on YouTube. Probably come out next week sometime, maybe the week after. I don't know. I'm not sure what his upload schedule is. He got the Doyerin one up pretty quickly, but I think that was a more special case. But yeah, keep an eye out for that. What else? I don't think I have any other comments, so thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please like it. If you have any comments, suggestions, feedback, please feel free to leave them down in the comment section. I take all comments and criticisms very seriously. So let me know. If you're new around here, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.